Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my May favorites. And I just popped off of Periscope. That was my first time ever doing a Periscope session. So thank you guys who came over from Snapchat to watch. I know it was last minute, spur of the moment, so thank you for getting ready with me. But this is what I finished up doing. I just wanted to use some of my favorite products that I'm going to be mentioning this month. So if you want to find out more about all the products that I have been loving for the month of May, then just keep watching. To start off with lip products, what's on my lips right now is MAC Del Rio, and I've been loving this lipstick. It's a satin, which is my favorite formula that MAC makes. It's just a really beautiful plum brown, a nice deep color, and normally in the spring summer I gravitate towards more bright colors, but I actually think this looks really good with the tan, so I'm really impressed with this color. I don't hear too many people talk about it, but it's MAC Del Rio and it's really, really pretty. Continuing on the lip train, I figure I might as well do them while I'm here. I've been really loving the NYX Liquid Suede in Sandstorm. And I wore this in my video that just went up last night. It's my everyday, well, my current everyday makeup look. And that's what Sandstorm looks like. Some people say it pulls more gray on them. But since my lips have a lot of red pigment in them, it pulls more brown than gray. So it does go more warm on me, but it is quite cool. And then another color and formula that I really have been loving is the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. And this is the color Queen Bee. It's my favorite of the bunch. I knew it would be just from looking at their colors. This is a very thin formula, which I love. And that's what Queen Bee looks like. It was hard for me to limit it down to 3, but I did, and those would have to be my top 3. I was planning on mentioning one concealer this month, and then I discovered a second. So the first one I was planning on mentioning is the Joe Fresh Illuminating Concealer. And this is in the shade Light Medium, and as it says, it's an illuminating concealer. It really does a great job at brightening. But then I was able to get my hands on the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. So it also has some radiance and illuminating properties in it. And this is in the shade Light. These both feel very light on the skin. This one's very thin, but has a more full coverage compared to this one. This one I do like to use when I'm wearing a more lighter coverage foundation, which surprisingly I have been wearing lately. So that's why I've been gravitating towards this. So this one actually illuminates a little bit better, so that's why I like this. And this one corrects a bit better, so I don't have to put a corrector underneath because it does have some pink undertones in it that helps correct any darkness. I like them both equally, and I use them both for different reasons. So if I'm doing more of a full coverage look and I need a little bit more correcting, I'll do this. And if I am wearing a lighter coverage foundation and just want some luminosity, like a natural look, I'll go with the Joe Fresh one. So this one's $10. This one I think is around $25, between $20 and $30 anyway, so it's a little bit up there in price. I'm not sure if it launched yet. I keep hearing June 15th as the date, but some people have got their hands on it already. So two of my favorite concealers this month. And then for foundation, I normally am not into light coverage foundations, and I actually have a whole video on this foundation coming up, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but I wanted to briefly mention it because I have been really enjoying it. And it's the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation, and I have 2 shades because that's how much I like it. When I get 2 shades, that means I really like it. So I have number 53 and number 55. 55 would suit me right now just because I have a fake tan on. And this has more of a pink undertone and neutral to pink as opposed to a yellow. And I've been liking more pink undertone foundations. I've been wanting to try this forever, so I'm going to let you know my full thoughts about this in that video coming up very soon. If it's already up, I will link it, but this has definitely been a favorite of mine. It reminds me of Chanel foundation, and it doesn't cost as much. And you can get it at Shoppers Drug Mart, and I'll link a few places you can get it online as well because I know it's hard to get in the US, but definitely worth checking out if you want a more lighter coverage, and this makes my skin feel amazing afterwards. You'll see in that video. I will link it if it's already up, but you will see. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I actually have 2 more lip products that I forgot to mention. These are lip plumping products. And one is from Grand Lips. It's a hydrating lip plumper, and this one is the Sephora brand, which I hauled a little bit ago that you guys would have seen. It's the Beauty Amplifier Lip Plumper. And I like these for different reasons. Both are plumping. This one I think is more so, and it has that kind of burning sensation. This one doesn't do that for me. This I use more of as a treatment, and I would wear this overnight. This, if I want something instant and to apply maybe a liquid lip color over top, I would use this. So it depends on what I want. If I want to just help plump up my lips gradually and make them so they're not so liney and just more full and hydrated, I'll use this at night. And then if I want some instant gratification, I'll use this, because I do find that this one's better at plumping than this, but I do find this works great as a treatment. Another favorite product of mine would have to be this Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Palette in number 20. And I've been using every shade in this, and I didn't think I would get use out of every shade, but I've been taking this everywhere with me. It's just great as a blush, highlight, contour. I love how cool tone the contour is, and then you get your highlighting product there, which is probably the thing that I use least. But this palette is just everything to me. The formulation is impeccable. It blends out easily. It creates the most beautiful natural looks. I'll just put on my foundation and then work some of this into my skin and I'll be set. It's just really, really great. This is definitely hands down the best cream contouring palette I've ever used. I have no desire to pick up anything else after trying this. This is that good to me. Another makeup product, I got this at Generation Beauty. It's from the brand Evelyn Iona. This is a natural and organic cream gel liner in black, and this is what I've been using on the daily to smoke out my liner. So I've been really liking a smoked out liner lately. I did a little bit of it today for this look, and I wanted to show you guys on Periscope, but I've been doing this every day, just smoking out my liner, and this has been my go-to gel liner, and it's really cool that it's natural and organic. And then this next product might not come as a surprise to many of you, but I did pick up the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette, the Champagne Collection face palette. This had an accident. It broke me inside. If you ever have makeup products like that, that if you would ever damage, it would break you, this is one of them, because I was looking forward to this so much, and I ended up dinging it. Look at how big that ding is. I was so gutted, and it didn't stop there. I ended up doing that over top of a clean box of brushes that I had just cleaned. So it was like double whammy, but I love this palette anyways, even though I did that to my Precious palette. It could have been worse. I could have dropped it, so I'm thankful it just has that ding out of it. But I love this so much. I'm wearing the highlighters today on my face, and then I have this middle shade, which is called Amaretto, on my cheeks. So it's a really great palette. I definitely recommend picking it up. This will be coming back in stock. I think it's either the 16th or 19th. I will double check and put it in the video, but it will be restocking, but you gotta be quick because this did sell out very fast. So highly, highly recommend. It's a great value for what you're getting. It's an over $100 value and you're only paying, I think it was 59 Canadian. It's a really, really great value. And then for lashes, I always like to mention a pair of lashes because I just love lashes. I have these on my eyes right now. They're from the brand xoxo. You guys know I use these lashes all the time, and they're in the style Queen Bee. These are super dramatic lashes, but the key to me is cutting enough off. I like to wear these with just a little bit cut off, but I still need to cut them, or a lot cut off. So I cut off more this time I wore them, and it gives a more open cat eye effect. I have a close-up in my last tutorial, my go-to makeup look, showing how to put these on and a close-up view of them, which I think really showcases them well. They've just been my favorite lately, and I just love wearing them with minimal makeup or just a little bit of smoked out liner, and they've just been working out really well for me. For skincare, I've just been going nuts over the Soap & Glory Righteous Butter. This smells so amazing, and this just makes my tan last really long and look great for the longest amount of time. It has a really heavy fragrance to it, like a perfume to me, so I would recommend smelling this before you go ahead and buy it, just because it's one of those things that I think you're gonna like or not like. But I love using this at night, going to bed, after my shower, slathering this all over my body and just smelling good. This just smells so good to me, and I just love the way it feels on my skin. The last thing I'm going to mention, I actually mentioned on my Snapchat, but I had people actually messaging me later wondering what the mirror was that I was talking about. It's this mirror from Original Beauty Box, and I wasn't sure if my coupon code would work for this because I know they gave me one for my Original Beauty Box, which I love, but it does. It works for this on the website as well, and this is only $29.99, and then you get a discount on it with my coupon code if you decide to use it. And then you can press this button here, and it turns on the lights. They're little LED lights, and you can actually dim them, which is so cool. And then put them back up. So it gives off a good amount of light. I've just been liking this when I do my makeup downstairs so I can still watch my kids. It also comes with this magnifying glass too. You can kind of suction it onto the mirror, but I just kind of keep it right here because I like just the full mirror, being able to utilize it. And I've seen other companies with this style of mirror, but they have their logo and name written across the mirror. So I love that they just left it totally plain because I love plain stuff. You can get this in black or white, and I have a coupon code if you guys decide to use it. So it's from the original beauty box, like I said in my snap. If you missed out on that or forgot where it was from, I'll list it down below for you guys here as well, because I know a lot of you were asking me questions about it again. So it's a really fantastic mirror. It's very lightweight, you can travel with it, and I just have been absolutely loving it. So that is everything for my May favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I love to know what you've been loving for the past month. Let me know what your favorite product or what intrigued you the most out of my favorite products are in the comment section below. I love knowing what you guys are interested in. It really helps me in creating content for you guys. I hope you all have a fantastic June, and I will see you guys in my next video.